appears you ate the seeds. We're in game finally after the action is now underway on the screen of this 3v3 scenario. 0-0 on the scoreline, as you can see right now. And Aphrodite linked up there as well. It's going to cause a lot of issues for them in terms of sustain. Cronus is online too, but they're all about level 3, level 4 right now, Zan.
They are indeed. Just Jungle Buffs being picked up for the time being at least. We'll see what these guys look to get going as they finally arrive in the middle of the map. It looks like they might have gotten some slightly different starts. It looks like, who was that? At the red team going ahead and clearing out that wave of minions, pushing to the tower to get themselves just a little bit of an extra advantage early game by denying a little bit.
Well, it looks like Reels is like playing that Anher once again. Not a shock to see. It's pretty much the same composition that we saw out of FNATIC last time round. I can't actually see what the team name is this time that we're supposed to be calling them. But what we can do is tell you that that composition is very, very similar to what they did last time. They've just not got Ymir this time. They've gone for Geb on Badger. Maybe this time he'll actually land an ability that can confirm a kill.
It would help, generally speaking.
Generally speaking.
You can't hit him, you can't kill him! So damage buff's been picked up. I believe that will be the last one getting removed from the map. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, we'll see some action going on once these teams find each other.
Once they find each other, indeed. I mean, to be honest, during threes, lasses, it's just kind of like sit there and chill, really, isn't it? And wait till level 5 and then all in.
It really is. Once you get level 5, it's just all in. And something I noticed, QQQs definitely want to get Divine Rune as soon as possible because of the Herc Afro combo.
So, as this is a charity stream, as you all know, this is just constant donations coming in as the time is going on. Charlie Lee just sent in a $20 donation for charity, VVGL, VVGF. I don't what those VGS commands, VVGL. Good luck.
That's good luck and have fun.
Are you having fun?
Oh, a blast, man.
It's the best donation ever for that one. $10 sent in a minute ago by Major Johnson. Just $10, no with it alongside it. Gastiest, hashtag dunk DM please, $100 donation. Also make him eat McDonald's. And finally, last eat a pepper. Well, you already done that. You don't.
I already did that, brother.
He's good.
I'm gonna die.
He's good. And if I send the donation to make Zyden eat a pepper, I can't do another one. I'm sorry. Just because we need one person that's able to speak at the caster's desk when you force everybody else to do it, unless the cast is over.
Absolutely.
Other donations coming. Hi-res Josh. I heard Brad loves the taste of peppers. He should eat one. $50 donation for Hi-res Brad to eat a pepper. I'm very excited. Very excited to see that one in the production room go on, especially during this broadcast, because he's having too much fun at the expense of others.
Indeed. So right now, pretty much not much going on. First Blood has yet to be drawn. The team is just basically clearing those minions out. Kalkin, of course, with that whirlwind, just drops it down. No minion is getting past anymore at this point on her as well. Able to help out quite a bit with the wave clear with that impale. And yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later these guys will want to fight, but physical penetration is going to be unkillable.
This is probably going to go late. I mean, with Hercules and Afro glasses, would you like just wait till late game and then kill them all because they can't kill you?
Well, absolutely. But as I mentioned earlier, I think Divine Rune will be a really good counter to these guys. And, Cyclone Spin, he's just unreal. He's probably going to hit as hard as hunters do, about 10K per auto attack. And, I'm going to look forward to seeing him carry this game.
But, I mean, honestly, with Cyclone Spin, like I was saying earlier, he's a solo laner. And he's not used to seeing people around until, like, the 25-minute mark.
That's also true.
Could he handle that situation? I mean, Tolly just sits in solo all day, right?
It's solo island for him.
Solo island, that's what all solos are about. They're not used to having 2 other members of the team against them all times.
No. Totally does get camped by Cyclone and weaken a lot. And, he can't really do that this much in this one, but I don't know. We're going to see what plays out here.
You still managed to carry him, right? I mean, sometimes. Challenger Cup you did.
Challenger Cup level plays, man.
Challenger Cup level plays is what it's all about. And for this weekend, you can see with that Kulkulkan, the minions are never going to go anywhere near the tower side.
Absolutely not.
And with all this poke, one team doesn't want to fight the other team because they're not going to be killable. The other team can't get minions near the tower to actually push the tower. So we're going to have a stalemate until one of these teams just eventually gets bored and says, you know what? We're going to try and kill you. Look for that Earthbreaker, Driving Strike combo, and just look for that first big kill.
I'm loving it. And you know what else I'm loving is the fact that that line also means that DM's McDonald's is on its way, is what I've heard. It's not going to be on the screen just yet, but I've heard McDonald's has been ordered. I'm loving it, lasses. Are you?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh my god, the advertisements are big, and so is the engagement currently in this game.
Cyclone with the hot dodge.
And Spirit of Nine One's coming across the middle of that battlefield, shifting sand. There's a boulder coming out from Hercules. They're looking for anything, but still not quite able to find it. They have a lot of big counter initiation. The unkillable physical penetration. It's going to come down to can they burst through. I think Aphrodite is basically the one they need to focus. Impale her to the wall, get through the Undying Love, and just hope they cannot manage to peel off her and save her life.
Well, I mean, with how it stands at the moment as well, lasses, I mean, you're looking at their composition, it's all about Kulkulkan landing that ult, really, isn't it? And
oh, absolutely. He's looking for the setup off the Geb stun and the knockup. And then hopefully non-her can follow by with the stun. And all that CC, Kukuku has to get a lucky pick with his ulti.
Yeah, but I mean, on top of that, they've still got the beads, they've got Aegis potentially could be available to them as well, so it's going to cause them a lot of issues. So it's just a farm off pretty much. Basically, how 3v3 kind of goes is like the first team to get kills generally win.
Yeah,
they just snowball it.
They tend to snowball from what I've noticed, because I mean, you only have 2 towers, you're not rotating across the map, so yeah.
Well, we're in this one once again. They're just continuing to farm, focus on the jungle clear as much as possible. And there's the senpai himself, senpai DM.
He's looking a little nervous there.
He's looking so happy.
Now, I only met DM 2 days ago. I can say it's probably one of the worst moments of his life.
Yeah, I agree. I've actually had dinner with him before, and he's a snob about food. He's a real snob about food, honestly.
I'd have to say
he will sit there and be like, what is this? This is slightly undercooked. There is not enough salt in this. Please take it back.
Salty.
I do have to say, though, the highlight so far being down here in Atlanta was watching DM try and pick ice cream.
Yep, trying to pick ice cream. He spent like half an hour in the shop just tasting everything to see which one would be edible. I'm very excited to see him taste this and see if it's actually edible.
Oh, he's going to have a fun time later, that's for sure.
Yep, more than likely. Well, bit of a setup coming out here from Hercules around the corner. Weekend's kind of hanging around the side here looking for an engagement in mid if you can find one in this game at the moment. Earthbreaker's not going to connect for the time being now. And the poke continues on. Good impale, sorry, good pillow coming out there from Reels, but no real follow-up onto Cheeky So Kiki.
I love
Kiki So
Kiki.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
I always get it the wrong way around. I'm not used to your North American names yet. I'm still learning. I only know Zapman and you. That's about it.
America.
Challenger level. That's all I need to know.
Challenger
You know?
boys.
I don't cast Pro League. Who cares about Pro League, right? We got Challenger.
Yeah, we special,
Yeah.
man.
Special. Indeed. Yes. Yes. Indeed. We are special. Once again, the jungle being cleared out by the boys over there. And build-wise, we can see full beads is available for Kulkulkan in case he gets CC'd up. We've also got Blink on the Geb, Aegis on Chronos, Beads 1 on Chronos as well, and only Sprint 1 at the moment on Aphrodite, so there's still time before that Heavenly Agility comes online.
I think that'll be a pretty big key point for these guys as well. That extra mobility, of course, never hurts. Otherwise, you know, First Blood's still yet to be drawn. We're coming up quite a ways into this game. When those first kills inevitably come out, it's likely, as far as this game is going to be a tower, if not possibly an attack on a Phoenix on the back of it as well, if they look to keep that fight going.
Yep.
And if it's physical penetration who gets that first team fight win, they could potentially just keep the other team on tilt the entire remainder of the game.
I'm so glad that Smite is not competitive in 3v3, because as a caster, at least with this downtime, you can go, well, the Golf here is available soon, the mid-hoppies are spawning, but then in this one, it's like, we'll just dance in the mid, because there's no minion wave to do anything.
It's just like watching solo lane, but 3 versus 3.
3 versus 3 solo lane.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. You blow my mind with that. There's more jungle buffs to steal, though, I guess, but...
Yeah, I suppose so.
But even then, like, when they invade, generally the solo lanes die if they beat the lane ever. That's what they seem to find. If they enter the jungle, it's over for most of them.
Yeah, agreed.
It's just the way they play. Like, Devio's can't enter the jungle. He just sits in lane all day.
Oh, same with every solo laner, man. You don't even know they exist until later.
And they always complain about every other role having it easy.
Oh, goodness
Every
gracious.
other role.
I know
you and Zap conversing, by the way, was hilarious yesterday about hunters versus mages.
Hunters versus mages. Now, he goes, oh, you can like one-shot me with a mage ability. But one, you can Aegis,
Yep.
you can beat, you can sprint, you can leap, you can ADC. Oh, wait, that's the OP role I'm talking about.
Oh.
And then when you're sprinting after somebody, it's like, Divios said it best. We have a Kraken that deals 1,000 damage. And then Divios replies to Zatman, well, you have a Kraken every 0.5 seconds with your auto attack, you know? And, ADCs, man,
Yeah,
unreal.
but Zap had a point as well. Like, he has to aim that ability.
He does. It's that 2.5 attack speed nearly, where if you just walk in front of the hunter, you're dead, man. It's like a laser beam.
It's like a Goobis laser beam.
Goobis. The laser.
The laser. We want to go further than that, but just laser's good. Chat will know what we're doing. Chat will be spamming it right now about the laser, the Goobis. We nearly saw Goobis in this game, actually, as well. Going forward. Zayden, how are we looking item-wise and stuff in this game so far?
Pretty much just standard stuff. Geb going with that support kind of build. Sovereignty coming online as well for Hercules alongside that Heart Ward Amulet. So looking for that extra little bit of sustain, extra protections for the team. Everyone else is going for kind of, I don't want to say unusual things. What we more typically see in the tournaments, community tournaments.
Well, there was an engage once again with the Earthbreaker, but Bees was used by Reels and disengage happened. This is like actually watching EU SPL.
Yeah.
Passive?
Yeah.
You know what I'd really like to see? I would like to see
death?
this Kukuku. I would like to see a death. But I'd also like to see this Kukuku try to get Divine Rune here shortly. Because
cool.
there's so much healing on the enemy team that, you know, I think it would really benefit the team.
Well, especially because they've got Rod of Asclepius as well online for that Aphrodite.
Absolutely.
That heals even more. And then she's got Heavenly Agility too, so more healing, the Divine Rune is going to be useful.
Yeah. Another thing that also might be useful is with the on her can actually pick up Brawler's Beat Stick, considering that it is a 3v3 and the extra penetration.
That is a good call. Well, around the back comes Weaken at the moment. Driving Strike's going to come out onto Badger looking for the damage there. They don't actually manage to kill him. Oh, we're going to get first blood of the game. He's going to go to Kronos, finds Reels. Reels is the casualty of Wall Cyclone Spin, living up to his name as one of the best solo laners in a 3v3.
And on the back of that as well, Weaken will get a second kill on to Badger. That's 2 kills going on to what is currently the unkillable team physical penetration. And with only Kukulkan left standing, he's going to have that Whirlwind to quickly take down those remaining minions. They're not going to be able to take the tower with him still standing there. But that's kind of like the first big team fight victory they need. Get that, just break the ice, get a kill on the board, and say, we can do this. And start to go forward and say, you know what? That worked. Let's look for a dive.
Well, just as we're taking the break now to do camps, we're going to have a little look at the donation update of where the donations have been coming in thick and fast. There's quite a lot coming through here. Have a little look here and see which ones have come in right now. Hi-Res Ken, I want Hi-Res Blake to eat 2 habanero peppers. It looks like the staff have turned on each other now, which is not necessarily a good thing. They're turning on each other. Gastiest, can DM's team during last versus DM be called McDonald Lovers? I'm certain we can make it McDonald Lovers because we all know DM likes the good taste of a nice cheeseburger now and again.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a whole load of them sitting over there. They have arrived. They're just waiting for the right opportunity to actually be eaten. DM actually might be in hiding right now. I'm not seeing him. Okay. Guys, we have to find DM. Someone get on that right now.
He's disappeared already. Whispering Eye also sent a $100 donation in. Whispering Eye to dunk Dry Bear. Dry Bear will be currently trying to hide away from this one, but he's probably going to be going in the tank for that much money. $100 being sent in for that one. Swaff as well, $50. I don't care who, but someone eat pig's feet. Pig's feet.
I've never had pig's feet.
I don't mind trying. I've had goat's eyes. It's not that.
Oh, wow.
As long as it's not spicy and going to kill us right before a cast.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what a great idea. Let's give the Lassie his first time on the caster desk to an extent, and then you give him a pepper.
Great threw me under the bus, man.
That's what they do.
Unreal.
That's how they.
We're in the same boat. They throw me in front of a camera, and
First
then
time
force
for
me
Zan,
just
too.
melt.
Yeah. First time for everything. Also, anonymous donation of $15. Dunk Lassis in a dress. We'll need to find a dress. We'll see if Mamacita's got a dress.
I would wear the heck out of that thing.
Perfect size as well. That is the perfect size. I think that'd be great to see that one. Into the game action once again, though. It's still 2-0 right now, and the game's still going on.
Yeah, but you were talking about before anti-healing. There's a Divine Ruin online right now for Kukulkan. That's going to help a lot in dealing with both Hercules and Aphrodite.
It's way too try-hard, this. Let's be honest. I mean, would you be trying this hard? Actually, think about it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a challenger. I got something to prove. You know what I mean?
But then you'll have Zap there, and you'll have Toli. I mean, could you handle that? Or would you take? Who would you take? Would you take 2 other members into this 3v3 tournament?
Oh goodness, I would definitely take Zapman, and then as the other third, no, that would be a tough. I actually would probably take Dare to Care.
Oh, well,
Dare to
Dare's
Care.
on fire at the moment.
Oh, he is astonishing, man. Great player, great guy. Yeah, a little on the short side, but we still live with him.
Aren't we all? I mean, this is just general life. So at the moment, you're going to see these two continuing to heal forever and ever and ever. Amen.
Going down to like really analytical level right now.
Is it really worth that, Zidane? Analytical level for 3s? Really?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
3v3 is very serious, even though no one believes so. Warlock sashes in 3v3s. Anyone who has watched me cast Joust tournaments in the past knows I absolutely hate that item. Just takes too long to build those stacks compared to an Ethereal Staff. And even right now, Kukulkan has just insanely good wave clear, and he's very far behind on stacks relative to Cyclone Spin.
Well, we're currently still following Reels in the action. Reels, generally, how do you feel about this, right? Is that most of the camera work that I've seen SPL always focus on the hunters, like they're doing something special.
Oh, yeah, I agree. It's all you have to do is hold left click. They look for big numbers, and as I said, they're just waiting for that one person to jump in front of that ADC just to get one shot.
Like they don't even aim, do they? They just like fire in the direction and hope it hits.
They are constantly spinning in 360s just to hope to hit an auto.
And blinking there, nicely done from Weaken with the aggression. But Zero's in trouble here. He's going to get out of dodge, but bring down that whirlpool. Sorry, the whirlwind onto the damage. Kiki, so Cheeky has to run away using the ultimate. Desert Fury gets popped by Reels, and he jumps back to tower range for safety now. Driving strike into the wall on Badger, but the tornado's down again.
Yeah, they look for a little bit more follow-up damage. Health bars are dropping, but the Stone Shield's going to be enough to keep Badgers alive in this one. Yet again, another team fight coming out, and no kills. But Cyclone Spin in the back, Stillingport did just get impaled by Reels.
He did just get paid by Reels. They're still looking for more, and as you can see, the boys of AFK are doing a good job of slowly out-pushing FNATIC in this one, just because they've not got the sustain available to stay in this fight.
Yeah, it's going to be an issue as the game continues going forward. They have that Weakened Curse, they have that Divine Ruin, they have a Pestilence now on Geb as well. at this point, as Tanky is healthy, do they want to look for that Brawler's Beat Stick, just kind of go for the trifecta of anti-heal items just to help them that little bit extra to deal with that healing coming out of physical penetration?
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, the situation is currently in at the moment, I'm not sure whether more healing reduction is going to help. They just need to burst, I think, a little bit more. Lasses, I mean, what would you do? Would you go for the anti-heal here, or would you go for the burst?
I would absolutely go for the anti-heal, especially the Brawler's Basic, as he mentioned, because, as I said, that just gives more penetration on her, lets him hit that much harder, benefit more off his passive. And you got a Herc trying to face tank you the whole time with Aphrodite. Well, he's not going to be healing, period. So may as well as punish him when he's in the front line.
That's one of the things Brawler's Basic, a lot of people don't realize it does have penetration on it, and it's equal to like a Jotun's in terms of penetrations. And it's tight to
I don't know 100%, sir.
What's the other one? It's Brawler's Beat Stick, and mine's blank. It's the peppers taking away my brain today.
I want to say it has 10 physical penetration on it.
But I mean, with the Brawler's Beat Stick, you've got penetration, which a lot of people underestimate, and so it does do that penetration that you need, which is something that you don't get a lot of nowadays in the physical role because of the boots change.
The boots change. It did make it was a big change, but it also helped a lot of gods, in my opinion, like Thanatos, etc. But
yeah,
he's not in this game, so we won't go into that.
No, we don't need to go into that just yet. But instead, what we can do is just follow Weaken running around with a baseball bat through the jungle. Let's check in with the donations once again, though, and see which ones have currently come in. See what we have here. Quantum Haddock, $25 as a sub to both. I think we need to see Incon versus Lassis arm wrestle. Now taking bets. Ooh. Would you accept that challenge?
I mean, for charity, man.
For charity.
I ate a pepper, didn't I?
We could definitely get that sorted out for us then. Incon versus Lassis, the Man Mountains together, side by side, duking it out. Kill Maul X. $20. Rip 5. Rip.
Rip.
Rip. I've said rip 5 minutes ago. I was like, 5 minutes ago. Rip. Is what the donation was. Ionic sent in $20 himself. Make Boosh eat a pepper. So the players are turning on each other at the event as well. They've got a game to play this weekend, a LAN tournament to experience, and Ionic is now donating to make his fellow teammate eat peppers. I'm pretty sure we can make that happen.
And I think it should happen. These players want to give back to the community, and I would love nothing more than see Boosh, my fellow middle pro laner, eat a pepper.
But basically what Ionic should have said in that, he's also missed a little bit that was in brackets here. During this, it also says, make Bushi eat a pepper, brackets, because he never ever wards ever in the history of all the games. This is payback.
That would be payback indeed.
Is it fair payback for him? Anonymous donation of $15. Dunk Glasses and Dresses, the one we said earlier. And that's where we're up to date on the donations for the time being. Keep those donations coming, guys. When we reach goals, we'll be dropping gems in chat over and over again for you guys to be able to pick up those codes there as well. And there'll be bigger things coming forward.
And of course, not only that, all donations do benefit the American Cancer Society. So get in on that. Help those guys out. But, back to the game right now. Nothing has changed.
Right now. Nope, they're just currently sieging up the Phoenix as best they can to try and bring it down as quick as humanly possible and get this game over with so we can actually see DM eat McDonald's. Have you heard the song? I don't know if you had it in America. McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut. Did you ever hear that song?
It's pretty new to me.
Okay, I'll just let it go then. The
we have a
Europeans
slightly different jingle. It's
okay. There was one, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Pizza Hut, and I was thinking, that'd be perfect to make DM eat that combination of food.
Like a buffet.
Like a full-on buffet. Spirit of the Nine Winds comes out, doesn't hit onto anyone. Weaken though, driving strike into Badger, but it's Geb, so he's not going to go down.
No. Basically, this game is pretty much going to come down to Weaken landing one Earthbreaker onto Reels, him getting burst down, picked off, and that's going to be the remainder of this game.
Wow, big news coming in as Weaken blinks in, looking for the aggression. A great impale from Reels though, take that to your face, Weaken. But he's Hercules, so he'll back up. But amount of gems these guys are getting inside, and how much is it they're going to get?
It's going to be 1,000 gems per player for the winner of this tournament series. Per player.
Per player. So real big things on the line for these two teams. Would you like 1,000 gems, Lasses?
I would love 1,000 gems.
I'll give you 1,000.
That's like real life currency, man.
It's better than real life currency, really.
Yeah. Every time someone comes to chat, yo, I wish I had gems.
And some of those new skins coming out with the next patch as well.
Ooh.
Who does not want that best?
Some tasty skins coming out. Well,
Kawaii.
Kawaii. Did you really just say that? That was cool. Rewind comes out from Cyclo Spin after he got impaled by Reels into the wall. Badger tanking up the front line best he can. The minion wave coming in and the whirlwind being down from zeros. This is a chance to siege and try and bring down this Phoenix. But Reels is starting to crit now.
He is indeed. The damage number is starting to go up. Divine Ruin being a big factor in that, despite the Lotus Crown and the shield active for quite a while in that one. Undying Love comes out there trying to answer back kills. It looks like somebody disengaged. They were not able to take that Phoenix down. Those fire minions definitely will
Oh,
help.
Wheels is low. Wheels is going to go down to Cyclone.
Great.
Thanks to Weaken going into driving strike, and the focus onto Badge is big. Spirit of the Nine Winds connects onto Weaken, but it doesn't matter. EU surrenders.
It's a good game. That's a good game.
EU doesn't normally F7. I've played a lot of games in EU, and I've never seen them surrender ever.